The Summoner class has underwent many changes over the years. The biggest change was in the Journey's End update with the addition of whips. Even now, in the bigger and bolder update, many new Summoner items have been added to the game, and it's safe to say that the Summoner class is now a very viable option to beat the game. It has a lot of amazing weapons such as the Sanguine Staff and the Terrararia, but there's a very good Summoner weapon that is often difficult to obtain. I'm talking about the Desert Tiger Staff. Let's see how we can get our hands on it. It is obtained from a desert chest in the dungeon, so it is a post-Plantera weapon. You need the desert key to open the desert chest, which can be quite difficult to get as it has only a 1 in 2500 chance of dropping from the enemies in the desert biome. I recommend setting up an artificial desert in the cavern layer. You need at least 2000 sandblocks to create the desert biome, so it is quite easy but somewhat time consuming. The water changes color once the artificial desert biome is created. You can use a water candle and a battle potion to increase enemy spawn rates. Once you have the desert key, you need to go to the dungeon and find the desert chest. Inside the chest you will get the Desert Tiger Staff. Now let's see how it performs. Similar to Abigail's flower, instead of spawning multiple summons like most summoner weapons, the Desert Tiger Staff summons a single tiger that is upgraded with each use of the staff, gaining about 17 attack power and speed. This scales very well with damage accessories, so we will be using this pre-golem setup. The tiger will appear as a baby when summoned 1 to 3 times, dealing surprisingly good damage as you can see. The adult tiger will appear when summoned 4 to 6 times, and it deals amazing damage and also becomes way faster. It kills these mimics very easily. Finally, when it's summoned more than 7 times, as you can see, it absolutely shreds these mimics in no time, and they don't even stand a chance. Aside from dealing contact damage to enemies, it also has a curl and pounce attack. The curl is able to travel through blocks so as to keep up with the player, while the pounce deals 1.5 times base damage, but has a cooldown of 4 seconds. Alright, now let's see how it performs against the golem. The Desert Tiger absolutely destroys the golem, dealing massive damage to each of its segments, and beats the golem very quickly. For this fight, I am using the Morning Star and the Dark Harvest whips, as these are quite efficient when paired with the Desert Tiger Staff. Now let's see how it performs against the Cultist. The Cultist is a very fast boss, but even then the Desert Tiger comfortably keeps up dealing consistent damage and very easily beats the Cultist. The Desert Tiger Staff can easily take you to the pillars, but post Plantera progression also unlocks the Terrararia, which is of course better than the Desert Tiger Staff, but is also way harder to get as you have to beat the Daytime Empress of Light. What do you think? Is the Desert Tiger Staff a viable option and worth it first, or would you get something else? That's it for today's video. Consider subscribing and leave a comment. Thanks and goodbye.